Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. What if the stranger who just arrived in town isn't just a visitor, but the key to a secret that could destroy everything? In the mysterious world of Beyond the Gates, a woman named Leah suddenly appears in Fairmont Crest and reveals a shocking truth. She's Joey's sister, but their reunion isn't emotional or joyful, because the two of them are hiding a dangerous secret tied to their past. Fairmont Crest has always looked like the kind of place where everything is perfect on the surface. The houses are beautiful, the people are polite, and reputations matter more than almost everything else. But if you have watched enough soap drama, you already know places like that usually hide the darkest secrets. And lately, one of those secrets has started creeping out into the open. It all begins when a woman named Leah arrives in town completely out of nowhere. At first glance, she seems like just another newcomer hoping to start fresh. But something about her presence immediately feels different. She carries herself with confidence, and there's also a weight behind her eyes, like someone who has been through more than she lets on. Her arrival might have gone unnoticed if it weren't for one very important detail. She's Joey's sister. Now, for anyone who knows Joey, that alone raises a lot of questions. Joey has spent years building a reputation in Fairmont Crest as someone dependable and steady. People see him as a calm guy who works hard, keeps his head down, and avoids drama whenever possible. In a town where gossip spreads quickly, Joey has managed to stay surprisingly quiet and respectable. But those who know him will have always sensed there's something he avoids talking about. Whenever the topic of family comes up, Joey gets uncomfortable. He changes the subject, he gives vague answers, or simply claims he lost contact with them years ago. Eventually, people stopped asking because it seemed like a painful object he didn't want to revisit. But it turns out that story wasn't the full truth. Everything starts to unravel the afternoon Leah walks into a small cafe in the center of Fairmont Crest. She sits quietly, looking around the town as if she's studying it. There's curiosity in her eyes, but also caution, like she's stepping into a place she's heard about how many times but never expected to see herself. Then Joey walks in. The moment his eyes land on her, the atmosphere completely changes. His face drains of color instantly. The calm, controlled version of Joey that everyone knows suddenly disappears. Leah slowly looks up from her seat and meets his gaze, and the expression on her face is complicated. There's a relief there, but there is also a warning. For a few seconds, neither of them speaks. Joey finally approaches the table, clearly nervous. He glances around the cafe, checking if anyone nearby is paying attention. But in a small town like Fairmont Crest, even quiet moments attract curiosity. A few people nearby begin noticing the tension between them. Joey sits down, but his hands are shaking slightly. Leah leans forward as if she's about to deliver something important. Whatever this conversation is, it's clearly not a happy family reunion. Later that evening, whispers start spreading through town. Someone sitting close enough to overhear a few words catches something interesting. The word sister slips into the conversation. At first, people dismiss it as simple gossip. After all, Joey always said he didn't have close family anymore. But the rumor keeps growing. Soon more people begin piecing things together. Leah isn't just someone Joey knows. She's actually his sister, and apparently she came to Fairmont Crest for a very specific reason. What the town doesn't know yet is that Leah has been searching for Joey for years. Their childhood was far from normal. The two of them grew up in a household filled with chaos, uncertainty, and secrets they barely understood as kids. Their parents were constantly dealing with shady situations, depth, suspicions, connections, and dangerous people who seemed to appear and disappear from their lives. Growing up in that environment forced Joey and Leah to learn something very early. Sometimes survival meant staying silent, but when Joey finally became old enough to leave home, he made a decision that changed both their lives forever. He disappeared. No goodbye, no explanation, no way for Leah to contact him. He simply vanished and started a completely new life somewhere else. For years, Leah believed her brother had abandoned her. The pain and anger from that moment shaped the person she became. She moved forward with her life, but one question never stopped haunting her. Why did Joey leave? Eventually, she decided to stop wondering and start investigating. Digging into their family's past revealed something far more disturbing than she expected. Joey hadn't left because he didn't care about her. He had left because he believed their family was in serious danger. Now, sitting across from him in that cafe after all these years, Leah demands the truth. Her voice stays calm, but there's no mistaking the determination behind it. She tells Joey the past can't stay hidden forever. Joey tries to keep his composure, but the panic in his eyes says everything. Because Leah showing up in Fairmont Crest means something has changed. Something big. As the evening goes on, Joey suggests they move somewhere more private to talk. The last thing he wants is curious neighbors overhearing what they're about to discuss. He leads Leah to a quiet spot on the edge of town where no one else is around. Under the dim streetlights, the two siblings finally confront the past they have both been avoiding. That's when Leah reveals the real reason she came. Weeks earlier, someone contracted her out of the blue. A stranger claimed to have information about their parents and their past. At first, Leah assumed it was a scam or someone looking for attention. But then the stranger mentioned Joey by name. That was the moment everything changed. Suddenly, the past didn't feel like a distant memory anymore. It felt like a threat creeping back into their lives. Joey's reaction makes things even worse. The moment Leah brings up the stranger, Joey's entire posture changes. He stiffens immediately and begins pacing back and forth. Clearly shaken, Leah watches him carefully and realizes something important. Her brother knows more than he's ever admitted. When she pushes him to tell the truth, Joey hesitates. The secret he's been carrying all these years isn't just about protecting himself, it was about protecting her. Finally, Joey reveals the truth that leaves Leah completely stunned. Their parents weren't simply troubled people who made bad choices. They were connected to a powerful criminal network that had quietly operated across several states for decades. As children, Joey and Leah had been shielded from most of it. But eventually, Joey discovered what was really happening. And once he understood how dangerous their parents' world truly was, he made a decision he believed would save them both. He ran. By disappearing and cutting off all contact, Joey hoped he could keep Leah far away from the danger, tied to their family. But secrets like that don't stay buried forever. Now that Leah has found Joey and the truth about their family is surfacing, the past they tried to escape may be about to collide with their lives in Fairmont Crest. Honestly, storylines like this are the best kind of soap drama because they mix family emotion with a dangerous mystery that could explode at any moment. So, what do you think? Did Joey make the right decision by disappearing to protect Leah? Or should he have trusted her with the truth years ago? And what do you think that mysterious stranger really wants? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Beyond the Gates spoilers and drama.